Antoniuk. Number 8, Alexandra, Czech. Number 9, Olena Zamburska. Number 10, Katerina Rimanenko. Number 11, Alexandra Komenchuk. Number 12, Katerina Dorogobuzova. Number 13, Arina Bilocerkivska. Number 14, Alina Yagupova. And number 15, Victoria Mircheva. Head coach, Vadim Chechuro. Assistant coaches, Sergei Vozyuk, Volodymyr Kolopov. And now, team of Czech Republic. Number 0, Veronika Bortelova. Number 4, Jana Vesela. Number 5, Mihaela Stejskalova. Number 6, Romana Hejdova. Number 7, Alena Hanushova. Number 8, Ilona Burgrova. Number 9, Katerina Bartoniova. Number 11, Katerina Elhotova. Number 12, Teresa Vioralova. Number 17, Kamila Szczepanova. Number 18, Teresa Pechkova. And number 24, Katerina Hindrakova. Head coach, Lubor Blažek. Assistant coach, Ivan Benesh. The referees are Erez Gurion from Israel, Geller Kapitani from Hungary, and Gavin Williams from Wales. Commissioner, Antonio Ugrinov from Macedonia. We are ready to honor the national anthem of Ukraine. And the national anthem of Czech Republic.
Of the two teams, fans getting ready, as are the players here. What is an important game for that battle for qualification through to the second round. Coach Czech there and his Ukrainian team will take credit from that first half performance against France. As we look at our three officials, there is Guillaume, Gellard Capinani and then Gavin Williams, three men in charge of today's encounter. As we said, an important game. Ukraine had an impressive first half yesterday. They trailed just by 2, 35-33 at the half. The star of the show for them, as we expected, Elena Yakubova. 19 points and 4 rebounds for her, but she was the only player on that Ukrainian lineup to have more than 2 field goals as they search for a second and perhaps even third scorer. Victoria Machiva, the number 15, was the one in their warm-up games who often was the second player behind Yakubova. We see the starting lineup. There is Yakubova, Machiva in the front court, Bielitsa-Kafiska, Dorogbazova and Sambuska. Make up the 5 for Ukraine. For the Czech Republic, they had 2 players in double figures yesterday. The number 5, Michaela Skalova, she had 16 points. She was just one of 2 players that shot better than 33% from the field. She was joined with 11 points by the only debutant on the team, number 7, Elena Hanyushova. She just went 4 of 16 from the field. Hanyushova maintains her spot in the starting lineup as the Czech Republic go with the same 5 that started yesterday. A lot of experience in that lineup, but it has to be said, the other 4 starters outside of Hanyushova combined for just 17 points in a disappointing offensive night for them. The key to tonight then, as we look at Vesela, may well be the battle of the boards. Both these two teams dominated by the opposition on the glass yesterday. The Czech Republic out-rebounded by Montenegro by 10, 45-35. And Ukraine simply decimated 55-21 against the bigger, more athletic French team. France, 20 offensive rebounds yesterday. A number which really did build a platform. And when they were struggling the first half, France turning the ball over, the offensive rebounds, the second and third shot opportunities that they got really did help them. So Coach EuroBasket, smiles from him. You'll know what an important game this is, but he's been there, he's done it all before. As we mentioned, this Czech team really is, experienced. They've played a number of EuroBasket championships with this group of players. Finished 4th, of course, in 2011, 6th in 2013 in France. They played in the World Championships last year in Istanbul as well. So a number of players which have been here at this sort of level for Ukraine. It is their first major championship since last 2013, but a disappointing 0-3 finish for them. It was their first time back since 2005. At the final round level. They did come through qualification Group D last year with a 5-1 record, which they tied in top spot with another team we have in Group A, Montenegro. So players make their way onto the floor. We're ready to get underway shortly for day 2 of Group A action in EuroBasket for Women 2015. Ukraine are in the blue uniforms, Czech Republic in the white. Everything is now ready. Here we go. Take 2 gets underway then. Ukraine versus Czech Republic. Group A action. The ball is up. Controlled by the Czech Republic. Vesela just manages to hold on to it. And now she will go into the low post before leaving space. Strong drive and finish. Great play from Bordilova then. Celebrated her 37th birthday yesterday. But it was not a happy evening for her. Just 2 points in the game. A strong start though on the drive. She gets the finish. A positive offensive start for Czech Republic. Ball movement from Ukraine. This is their threat. Yakubova on the far side tries to attack. Goes over the top of Vesela. Good defense there from the Czech Republic. This is what they need, the platform to run. Eletova attacks that baseline, kicks to Hanyushova. Hanyushova penetrates, draws the foul, gets the line. We saw a lot of fouls early on against Montenegro yesterday. But in the end, it was the Czechs that really struggled with foul problems. Vesela fouled out, was limited. Bogrova as well, limited in her minutes. Hanyushova, first senior competition for her, goes to the line. Makes the first. Steadies herself. 2 of 2. As Ukraine come back. Look to the inside, well denied. So again, Yakubova, great three-point shooter, doesn't get it on that one. It's not quite on balance. Have the time though, and they will back it out. Belisakivska pulls up, knocks it down. Hanushova's knocked to the floor. Seems to be okay. Play continues. As Bogrova has it. Goes back to Eletova. Fakes the handoff. Good strong drive, Bogrova. That's what we didn't see a lot from her yesterday. Bogrova then gets the finish. So we have a foul. It goes against Bortolova. Didn't like the call. Sideline possession. Dorogvazova comes out. Gives it over to Belisakivska. Now Dorogvazova has to back it out. 8 on the clock. Penetrates. Good move from her, but what a block. Hanyushova nearly gets it again, but then the 2 is up and good. So strong play then. Dorogvazova stayed with it despite getting blocked. Picked up the loose ball. And put it home. Vesela spins off the glass. Great move from her. This is more like it from the Czech Republic. Offense free-flowing here today so far in this first couple of minutes. Low post play, can't get the finish though, Majiva. And Hanyushova shows her versatility, kicks ahead, Eletova, the scoop pass, Bogrova for 2. Early timeout then from Ukraine. And it has been a strong start for the Czech Republic, a team we didn't really see play like this yesterday. They lead this 11-4. So, quick look. Team leaders, not much to talk about from Ukraine, just 4 points here. The concern for them, defensive transition, Czech Republic. The team which struggled for offense yesterday, already 11 points here in the opening 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Bogrova, who didn't have her best game yesterday, has been at the forefront of everything so far for the Czechs. Restart then. Possession for Belisakivska. Just to Yakubova. I haven't seen her hardly at all. Usually strong penetrating guard, but she turns it over. Played a lot of minutes yesterday, Yakubova. Bortolova all the way, kicks it out. Eletova reverses it around. Open shot in the corner. Bortolova for 3. Gets it to go. What a start from the Czech Republic. They missed their first 10 threes yesterday, but they made their opening shot. Yeah, today, Bortolova, 6 points already for her. Belisakivska, her jumper doesn't go. Eletova grabs in the rebound, starts the transition. Ball is kicked. Yakubova. You see, the no-look pass from Bortolova would have been a certain 2 for the Czechs if he's found his target. They'll work in the half court now. Eletova comes off the 2 screens, gets it on that far side. Likes that baseline pull up, and it goes. It's the Katerina Aletova we have known and seen through the years. Triple pull up. Keep over them. Reverses the ball. Comes off the shuffle screen. Has it in the low post. Goes to the perimeter though, over Vasela. Comes up, missing everything. Bortalova will bring it down. Waits, tries to find an option. It's a screen from Bogrova. Bogrova on the roll, gets the finish. So everything we didn't see from the Czech Republic, all the questions asked are being answered here. Coach Plazic looks on. He had smiles before the game. He must be smiling inside right now. Everything working for the Czechs in this first 5 minutes. They have a 14-point lead now. Yagiopova finally gets some space going to the basket. Score for her, but going the other way. Henyashova wide open. Nobody rotates back for Ukraine. And the Czechs move to 20 points here. Yagiopova again. Can't find any room though. Dorogorov is over. Inside. Common Cook. She was a difference when she came on yesterday. Second highest scorer with 8 points behind Yagiopova. But the layup again. Where is the defense from Ukraine? Bortalova simply drops that shoulder. Takes the baseline. Easy layup for two. Yagiopova then reverses the ball. Pelisakitska comes to get it. Steps back, is going to be waved away. Offensive foul. And that will be called against Common Cook. Chuk. So first substitution, second substitution from Ukraine. So Muskaska goes out. And for the first time is Dubrovina. Bortalova tries to find an opening. Poor pass from her. Chance to run for Ukraine. Kick ahead. Henyashova got a fingertip to it. Ukraine have to bracket out. Komanchuk takes the jump up. Short though. First player on the floor is Henyashova. And it's going to be a jump ball. Possession will stay with Ukraine. Try by 14 already in this one. After such a strong performance in the first half yesterday. A distinct difference the 24 hours has made for both teams. Komanchuk wide open but misses the layup, stays with it. Can she finish at the second chance? Yes, she can, and she draws the foul. So despite the miss, they have worked for Ukraine. As not only did they end up with the 2 points and a chance to make it a bonus as well. It is the first foul on Henyashova. So, the introduction of Komanchuk has paid dividends. She gets it to go. Five points for her. And now Henyashova reverses it. Aletova looking inside. Vasela makes herself available. High screen from Bogorova. Bortalova skips it over to Henyashova, and a near still turns into a foul. Dubrovina tried to read the lane. Just a little late though. Fourth team foul on Ukraine. Aletova will bring it in. Catches it near side. Dances with it off the dribble. Fades and is fouled. Yeah, good call from the official. Push. This could be the second foul on Dubrovina. Aletova earns herself a trip to the line. Makes the first. Just one of 6 from the field yesterday. Aletova, 4 points. And we're running in this one now. She's moved herself to 4 with those 2 makes. Ukraine. Dribble handoff. Dubrovina reverses it now. Come on, Cook. Hits the backdoor cut. Good feed from her. But out of bounds. Sakitska was kind of caught, nowhere to go on that baseline. Tries to force the pass across to Dubrovina. She had her foot on the end line, and possession then back to the Czech Republic as for the first time today, Bartanova comes in for Bortolova. There it is, Bartanova, back at point guard, goes to Elatova, penetrates the baseline, scoops it up. Doesn't go though. Yakyupova, just 2 points to her name, has it, crosses over, loses possession, and another turnover for Ukraine. 4th of the game for them. So often in transition, Yakyupova, so good, so dangerous. But on that occasion, turnover and possession back to the Czech Republic. Elatova then. Circles behind Hanyushova, who finds the sailor. Shot clock winding down. Deflected pass. Goes out of bounds. It will stay with Czech Republic. About 3 seconds on the clock for them. Perhaps Dubrovina should have tried to grab it. Instead, chose to let it bounce out. Czechzoro looks on. Elatova, catch and shoot. Gets it to go! What a shot then. Katrina Elatova, 25-year-old guard, moves to 7 points. And what is a very strong start to this game from the Czech Republic. 27 points. They've scored already here in the first 7.5 minutes. They scored just 27 points in the whole of the first half yesterday against Montenegro. They go high. Komenchuk gets it. Can she finish? Yes, she can. Another chance for an and one. Well-designed play from the side. Pekarova picks up the foul. Just her first. And a difference off the bench. Alexander Komenchuk. No. Stoppage. Just a reset of the shot clock needed. Showed 21. And the offensive rebound should have gone back to 14. So now we have 11 seconds from the side. Ukraine will inbound. Komenchuk makes herself available, hands it off. Sakitska off the screen, goes high. Komenchuk back into the hands of Yakyupova. She's going to have to shoot it, does, fading away, hits the ring, but here comes the Czech Republic. A foul will be called. Goes against Yakyupova. First. Team fouls mean that Bartanova makes the walk to the line. And Spitkovska comes in. Katerina Bartanova. Had just 1 point yesterday. 0-4 from the field. Did have 5 rebounds and 5 assists though. It's just 1 of 2 on this occasion. Lead to 15. Yakyupova backs it down, goes right at Vasela. Gets the score. How they need her. 4 points then for the 23-year-old. Vasela takes the 3, doesn't get it. Strong rebound from Romarenko, fresh into the game, the number 10 for Ukraine. And here it is again. Yakyupova crosses over. Vasela's fallen to the floor. The three, Komanchuk doesn't go, and the ball bounces out of bounds. Komanchuk, jumper was short then. She does have 7, leading scorer for Ukraine. Baftanova off the screen. Waits, tries to find an opening. She's picked up the ball. Nearly turns it over. Trying to find Stekalova. There is a foul against Komanchuk. Arms outstretched. An opportunity then at the line. Mikaela Stekalova, a leading scorer in the game yesterday. At various points, she just had to create offense on her own. 16 points for her. And this is the second though. Ukraine look to kick ahead. The pass can't be handled. Spikovska just couldn't quite bring it in. As we hit 1 minute in this first quarter now, Baftanova on the wing, uses the screen from Vasela. It's the skip, Elatova. Katerina Elatova smoking here in the opening going. She moves now to 9 points personal. 3 of 4 from the field. And another turnover, is it? No, will stay with Ukraine. Nearly a 6th turnover of the first quarter. And Yushova's going to come back in for Bagorova. Komanchuk brings it in. Quick shot from Romarenko, doesn't go. Fight for the rebound, taken by Elatova. She's been everywhere so far. The Czechs use this double high screen. Martinova takes it inside of Vasela. Now she steps out, penetrates and loses it. Ball is deflected. So it goes to Ukraine with 12.8 seconds on the clock. Chance for a final shot for them. Off the screen. And a loose pass goes out of bounds. Dobrovina couldn't find the target. Out of bounds taken too quickly there for the referees like him. Arsenova just tried to get it in before the referee had touched the ball. Now she'll go long, and Yushova has a chance here, but it goes directly out of bounds. He'll go all the way back then to the baseline. And plenty of time in 2.6 seconds for Ukraine to get a high quality shot. See what they have drawn up for this time. Look for Yakubova to screen and then open up. Here she is, she'll screen. A foul is going to be called. That is Mikaela Stekalova on the floor. She was the one who whistled for it. The 4th team foul against the Czech Republic. So no time's gone off the clock. Now they bring it in from the side. They go in, Rymorenko, left hand, gets it to go. So the Czech Republic really give a lifeline to Ukraine then. They score on the buzzer, cuts into this lead. It is still a sizable one after a tremendous first period from the Czechs. They lead 31-17. What a difference from yesterday then. The Czechs, 90% from 2-point range. This is a team that had just 2 players over 33% yesterday from the field. And one of those only took 2 shots. The battle of the glass, relatively even after the disappointment and difficulties for both teams yesterday. For a Ukrainian team which held France, we took some strong defense in the first half. That is not a first quarter they will want to remember. Giving up 31 points, having 6 turnovers as well. So work to do for Coach Czechzoro and his team. For the Czechs, this is a performance we almost expected from them yesterday. Much improved. As already the starters have come to play. Eletova, 9 points for her. Bagrova has 6. Hanyushova, 4 points and 3 rebounds. Bortolova, who had just 2 points yesterday, already has 8 in this one. So a strong start. And work to do for Ukraine then. An important game for qualification hopes. With these strong performances on Montenegro and France yesterday, they will be at the top of the group in terms of the favourites to go forward. And the battle for third behind those two teams, perhaps, may be taken by one of these countries. And back on the floor then. As we get a quick glimpse at the Czech fans in attendance here today. There's a Czech ball to start quarter number 2. They lead by 14. There's Katerina Bartonova who starts it off. Hanyushova attacks the baseline. Rolls out for her though. And Ukraine will come down. Dubrovina backs it out. Didn't have anything in transition. So calls for the set. It's a high screen. She doesn't take it though. Goes all the way with the left hand. Gets the finish. That's what we saw from the Ukrainian guards early in the game yesterday. Dubrovina and Bilitsakitska both managed to get to the basket driving left. And against France, they did the same there. So Hanyushova handles it. Comes off the screen. Thinks about pulling up. Into the corner. Eletova still does not look like she's going to miss here. Katerina Eletova. Nothing but string for her. She becomes the first double-digit scorer. She has 11. Rymarenko reverses it around. This is where Yakupova is going to come off 2 screens on that far side now. Here she is with 6 on the clock. She's going to have to create. Crosses between the legs, takes the jump up. Doesn't go, and a strong box out. Turnover from Eletova. But that matchup, Vesela on Yakupova's working well for Czech Republic. And just as I say that, Vesela has to go out. So who's going to take that challenge now? Yakupova likes to go into the low post. She couldn't do that against Vesela. Now, against Skalova, she may well be able to operate a bit closer to the ring. Denial from Bortolova then. As Rymarenko steps out, she'll take the 3. Doesn't go, rebound into the hands of Komichuk, and she gets another 2. Komichuk then, 9 points, keeping her team in the game right now. Lead cut to 12. Eletova goes back to Bortolova. Finds Hanyushova for the jumper. Bortolova, penetration and kick. Her 3rd assist. That's what she's known for. Yakupova then off the screen. Draws a lot of attention. Crosses over, powers her way to the ring, and is fouled. There's the replay of the penetration kick. Hanyushova, such a skilled big. And then go the other way. Talking of skill, Yakupova, the former FIBA Europe Young Player, Women's Player of the Year. A tremendous pedigree in junior competitions for her. It's the first. 19 points, 4 rebounds yesterday. 3 steals as well. And those 2 move her to 6. Bortolova then goes back to Eletova. Comes off that UCLA screen. Bagrova, space, and gets the finish. So comfortable there for Bagrova. Just dribble down to the baseline, spins back to the middle. Screen and penetration. Dubrovna turns it over. Bortolova ahead of the pack. She is fouled. Kivska managed to commit the foul. Sideline possession, just the first team foul on Ukraine. Botalova waiting for Eletova. Eletova has it, has the step, pulls up. You know that's going in. She barely hit the ring. Eletova moves to 13, 4 of 5 from the field. Kivska goes high. May well be an offensive foul though. Yes, it is. There's a good pass, but Komenchuk just had to push in the back a little. Move Botalova out the way. We'll see Machiva come back in then. Machiva, through the warm-up games, was the second scorer for Ukraine. Behind Yakyapova. She's had some good games, Machiva. 17 in the win against Lithuania, 19 and 7 in the other game of their two-game series. She's scored double figures in the first 4 of 6 games. Here she is, as range goes inside. Yakyapova, what a finish. Really looks so easy. Inverted offense. Machiva able to step out, be a playmaker and shooter from the perimeter. Yakyapova around the ring, where she's difficult to guard. Switching defense now. Currently pressuring the ball. Botalova, 5 on the clock. Goes to Hanyashova, she has it tipped away, picks it up, forces it up with 1 second. And Ukraine push, open floor, Dubrovina all the way, too strong, but a good offensive rebound. Machiva, she can't finish, and Hanyashova's there to tidy it up for the Czechs. 2 opportunities for Ukraine then, couldn't take either. We're going to have substitutions. For first action, Vorolova, number 12 for the Czechs. Botalova then looks for Eletova, she gets it, catch and shoot, feeling it. That one doesn't go. Clap of the hands in frustration from Eletova. A good look at the basket. Vesela back in then. They're going to let Vorolova try and guard Yakyapova. And that may be a problem. Yakyapova dives into the low block. Draws the foul, goes to the line. This is the favoured Czech offense. 4 players high, above the three-point line. And allow Yakyapova just to cut from one side to the other. Well, she is a very difficult guard indeed. Makes 2 of 2. Eletova fetches it. Uses the screen, finds Vesela. Vesela draws 3, goes cross court to Botalova, her 3 short. She gets her own rebound and then turns it over. Ukraine got numbers down the floor. Open space for them if they want to attack. Machiva has it, she's got a mismatch. Trying to find her instead. Kivska takes the 3, can't get it. Yakyapova will take it and hit. Yakyapova, first 3 for her, but moves in swiftly to 13 points. And that has brought Ukraine within 9. The Czech offense has started to dry up just a little after an impressive first quarter. 31 points for them at the interval. They've scored just 8 here in the first 5 minutes in comparison. 13 for Ukraine has seen them dig themselves back into this game. And of course it is on the back of a strong play of Elena Yakyapova. I mentioned the pedigree she had, former FIBA Europe Young Player of the Year, but she really has had an outstanding junior career. This is a player at the Under-18 Championships way back in 2010, averaged 32 points a game. She followed that up in 2012 with 27 points a game at the Under-20 European Championship, where she was voted as an all-star. And ever since she's stepped into the senior team, 14 points a game in a qualification for EuroBasket 2014, just shy of 15 a game at European Championships last time round. And then in the qualifying to make it here, last year she averaged an incredible 19 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists to help her team get to this stage of the competition. So how will Bortalova and the Czech Republic respond? Bortalova struggling to get into the offense, eventually finds Vesela, and she gets some room going to the ring. So the Ukrainians looked like they had Czechs in a corner on the side, nowhere to go, but Vesela finds some room and gets the easy 2. Now she has to guard Yakyapova, who is fouled. Yakyapova started to get into the game now. That matchup favoured the Czechs early on. Vesela had done a good job. This time Yakyapova just blew past her on the wing, and Bugarova was too late in coming to help. First rolls out. As does the second, but a great offensive rebound from Dorogobuzova. Machiva picks it up. Tries to find some room, spins one way, then the other. Strong defense as the clock gets to 4. Machiva will take it, she can hit that. This one comes up short though. Vesela brings it down and Bugarova is shaken up. She joins the action slowly. And still Bortalova under all sorts of pressure, and she turns it over. Yakyapova glides in for another 2. 15 personal now for Yakyapova, who is the game's leading scorer. Bortalova. Open pass, Anyashova wide open for 3, gets it to go. Good play from the Czechs then. Nice. Scoreboard still ticking over for them. Lead back to 12. 3, Machiva tries to respond, can't. And down comes Vorolova. Vorolova then is fouled. You see, hands all over her from Sambuska. Bortalova will go out. Bartonova comes in, turnover again. Ukraine pick it up, pass ahead, 3-on-1. Again, Yakyapova, but she misses it. The Brovina can't get the putback either, and possession to the Czechs. It's a great opportunity for Ukraine then. 3-on-1 in transition. Nothing to show from it now. Bartonova goes to Vesela. Anyashova loses it. Picks it up, and then Vesela gets to Bugarova. Open, hits the jumper. It's not been pretty in many stages for the Czechs, but finding a way to make it happen here. Bolesakivska goes into the hands of Dorogobuzova. She hits the long 3. Needed basket then, Dorogobuzova. Bartonova taking her time off the first screen, hits Anyashova. She penetrates, loses it, tipped away by Yakyapova. Here she is, open floor. Pulls up for 3, and she's going to be whistled for a travel. Yakyapova made the shot. The referee takes it away from her. There we see pick and pop. Dorogovazova's 3. Would have been back-to-back for Ukraine to cut the lead to 8, but instead the Czechs have it now. Three in response. And Yashova. Sorry, 2 from the big number 7. Yakyapova kicks it. Dorogobazova, her jumper too strong. And Yashova, good outlet pass. Bartanova pushes, looks inside, but a turnover as Bagrova was waiting, looking elsewhere. Letova coming back in, short blow for her. See if the timeout has called her off as Ukraine bring it in. Spitskovska calls for the screen, uses it from Komenchuk. Komenchuk was open on the roll, couldn't be found though. Yakyapova, her 3 off left. And Eletova now has it. Kicks ahead. Vesela into the hands of Bagrova. Yakyapova, another steal. Will push. Crosses over and is fouled by Bartanova. 4th team foul against the Czechs. It'll be sideline possession. Bartanova goes out, Bortolova's back in. And line possession. Comes in eventually, Komenchuk, she dribbles, scores, basket's good! So, how often have we seen that? The out-of-bounds play. Most options denied by the Czech Republic, but then they just leave Komenchuk open. And this is the 3rd and 1 opportunity she has had in the game. She takes it, 12 points for her. 3 rebounds in just 12 minutes. And the lead to 10. Eletova to Hanyashova on the pick and pop. Goes along the baseline. In and out from her. Spitkovska brings it down. Cross-court pass. Sambuska for the pull-up, doesn't go. Quick shot. Bortolova will take some time here. Double-digit lead. Last minute of this first half. Bagrova screens for her. Vesela on the wing. Goes inside. Bagrova, left hand, can't finish. Rebound falls to Spitkovska. 6 seconds on the clock for her. Attacks, kicks it, but it's turned over. Vesela has it. Her long shot comes up short, and that is going to be the end of the first half here. A strong start from the Czech Republic. Sees them lead this one 48-38, but Ukraine got themselves back into the game in the second quarter. The offense started to get moving for them, and they have, of course, Elena Yagyapova to thank. 15 points from her in the first half. Still the shooting from the Czech Republic of the highest quality, 72% from 2-point range. And that is why they see themselves having scored 48 points at the half. The Czechs, who struggled for offense yesterday, 52 in the game they had against Montenegro, and found their range thanks to Katerina Eletova, who herself had a disappointing evening yesterday. Really has come to play. She leads the way for the Czechs with 13, but Bagrova also 10. And Hanyashova matched her total from yesterday, where she had 11. We're going to take a short break from action here then. Make sure you stay with us to see, will it be the Czechs who get their first victory of 2015, or will it be Ukraine searching for their first win in the final round of EuroBasket since 2003?
Points, Alina Yakubova.
Welcome back to Timisoara. It is half-time here in the first game of day 2 from Group A, and the Czech Republic have a double-digit lead, 48-38 over Ukraine. It could have been much more than that, though, after a very impressive first 10 minutes from the Czech Republic. They led at the end of the first quarter, 31-17. That gave them an outstanding platform after what was a disappointing performance from them yesterday. They came back and have shown the quality of a team which has made the knockout rounds, the quarterfinals, at 5 of the last 6. The European Championship for women. For Ukraine, second quarter much improved for them. Got themselves back into the game, lead to 9. At one stage, it was the closest they'd got it back to. And that was on the back of 2 players, really. Elena Yakupova has 15 points to lead all scorers, and then off the bench, a strong performance and a lot of help came in the long frame of Alexandra Komenchuk. She had 12 points for Ukraine in just 12 minutes of action as well. 5 of 8 from the field, 4 points as well, 4 rebounds in there for her too. For the Czechs, it was just a simple case of getting the job done. In that second quarter, a couple of times they looked in trouble. A lot of pressure from Ukraine, especially in the backcourt. Guards from the Czech Republic struggling to find an opening, and then all of a sudden, with the shot clock winding down, over and over again, they came up with the big play. They've been led by Katerina Eletova, who has torched the nets here. 13 points for her. She is one of 3 double-figure scorers, along with Hanyushova, who has 11, and Bugarova, who has 10. Considering these other 4 players outside of Hanyushova only had 7, other 4 starters, excuse me, only had 17 points in the game yesterday. Look at the difference today. Bortolova 8, Veselia 4, Bugarova, we mentioned 10, and then Eletova 13. That's the numbers we came to expect from a team which has been at the forefront of European basketball in recent years. So, no changes in the starting lineup for the Czech Republic. Same 5 that started yesterday and the game today for Ukraine. Just slight change as Komenchuk comes into the starting lineup. And as does Spikovska. So we'll see what the halftime interval has brought. Any adjustments to be made by either team. Veselia has that matchup against Yakupova. And Ukraine have the opening possession. Yakupova has it. Waits. Dorogbazova screens for her. Now she'll attack. Hanyushova glides to the ring for 2. What a move from Yakupova. 17 points personal for her. Is there a better player in Group A? And then she gets the block as well on the opposite end. Does a bit of everything for this team. Bugarova on the roll. Couldn't get the finish. Looks towards the official, wanted the foul. Clock's at 14. Eletova will bring it in. Finds Bortolova has been more aggressive here today, as has Bugarova. And he gets a score, moves her to 12. Milisakovska, just 2 points for her. Point guard from Ukraine. A turnover, chance to run. Veselia nearly loses it, but picks it up. Open floor. Bortolova will penetrate all the way, but can't finish. And back comes Yakupova. Waits on the wing, backs it down, spins away from Bugarova. Too strong on this occasion, but once more, it is Dorogbazova chasing it down. They spread the floor. And now Yakupova again. Gets to the paint, kicks it. Milisakovska can shoot the 3, steps back, but it's blocked. 2 seconds on the clock. Foul is going to be called. As Bortolova comes up with the loose ball. And Spikovska is called for the foul. Veselia then goes to Eletova. No real options for her. So she'll just pull up and take a three. Can't hit on this occasion though. Rare miss in this game for Eletova. The other way. Bilicagivska goes high to Komenchuk. These are the plays she was able to finish in the first half, but she turns it over here. Vasalia gives it back to Ukraine. Succession of errors here. Yakyapova can shoot it. Comes up short. The rebound bounces around as Hernyshova eventually pulls it in. So the steady head, Bortolova takes her time. Knows there's no rush. Finds Eletova in the corner. Comes off the screen. Switching defense. Hernyshova has the mismatch and is fouled. Spikovska is called for it. She attempted to guard the bigger Hernyshova in the low post. Bortolova then waits. Eletova open, catches, shoots. Eletova, it's another one. Katerina Eletova, second three of the game for her. 16 points now. She's 6 of 9 from the field. Spikovska finds Dorogbazova. She goes hard to the ring, but blocked by Hernyshova. Maybe she wasn't blocked according to the official, but the challenge was there. Great recovery. Elena Hernyshova looked like she was beaten, but stayed with it. Czechs looking to try and find Eletova once more. Feed that hot hand. As Vesela has it. There is Eletova, number 3. Doesn't go, but a foul is going to be called. A foul is called against Dorogbazova. As we have a look at the replay there. Bagrova, it was knocked to the floor. She's up now, checking that forearm. The Ukrainian bench were not happy with the call. They were warned by the official. No technical was given though, so it'll be sideline possession for Czech Republic when we get back to action. Bagrova's going to have to go out. Smaller lineup now for the Czechs. Mikaela Stejkolova is in. Now she has it, reverses it to Bortolova. Bortolova's going to use the screen from Hernyshova. Pulls up. Long two. Misses. And Ukraine come down. Vasalia is going to stay with that matchup here though against Yakyapova. As they go high, Komenchuk can't take it in. Eletova had a foot on the line. She attempted to save it. Didn't gain possession though, so 9 seconds remain on the shot clock for Ukraine. Dorogbazova reverses it. Yakyapova attacks, glides to the ring again. 2 more for her. 19 now. 6 of 11 from the field. Look at that. I think the Czechs may be better to just double team up, or at least send help early. I think somebody else beat them. Eletova with a lot of room at the opposite end now. Stejkolova has the ability to get a shot on her own. Vasalia comes up way short. Yakyapova pulls in the rebound. 3rd rebound for her. There's Ukraine trying to go to the inside. Komenchuk has it. They'll run the high screen now with Bilicagivska. She goes through the gears all the way to the ring, and the finish. Dipped that shoulder, saw the space to get to the basket, and capitalized. Arena Bilicagivska has got this lead within 10 then. Vasalia all the way to the reverse, doesn't go. Good shot, it failed to hit. Bilicagivska backs it out as we've got a timeout coming for the Czechs. Lisakivska this time pulls it out. They reverse it into the hands of Spitkovska. She attacks the baseline, draws two defenders. Someone's going to be open. Lisakivska again on the drive. Can't finish. No one crashing the glass. Skalova is fouled. Spitkovska it was. Timeout's been waved away then. We continue here. Drogbazova is out. Rymorenko in. For Ukraine, no substitutions from the Czechs. And line possession comes in. Open look. Skalova can't hit it. And Ukraine fight over the rebound, and it goes out in favour of the Czechs. As their crowd starts to find some voice here. Bortolova nearly loses it. Attacks. Finds Bartonova or Bagrova wide open. Her jump shot is right, and then she picks up a cheap foul, trying to take the ball away from Elena Yakyupova. Shova will come back because that's going to be the fourth foul then on Bagrova. And this is where the problem started for the Czechs yesterday, that foul trouble on the inside. Bagrova picked up 5 yesterday, fouled out. Vesela as well fouled out, but luckily she has yet to commit a foul here in this one. So it just changed the dynamic then. As Vesela's moved to the 4 position. Foul is going to be whistled. Number 5, Michaela Skalova. Machiva and Sabaska come in. There's Ukraine. Let's turn it over. Elatova in transition, has the step. She's ahead of the pack. Elatova for 2. 18 now. Katerina Elatova just used her foot speed there, outran everybody. And it's back to 11. To Ravina. To Rymorenko. Rymorenko cut off. Goes to Yakyupova. Will take a long 3. Yakyupova for 3. Made it look easy. Big step outside the 3-point line for her. And it doesn't matter at range. It's considerable. She has 22 points now. The lead is to 8. Hanyashova, a lot of room to attack one-on-one. Goes off the glass, but too strong. And a turnover. Vasilya, a big play to get another chance. Katerina Elatova responds to 3 of her own. So a shootout here between Elatova and Yakyupova. Elatova into 20s as well. 21 personal. Dubrovina. Short, but gets the offensive rebound. Machiva backs it out. New shot clock on, new 14. So now Yakyupova between the legs, has the step. Too strong on the finish. Vasilya picks it up, and then Yakyupova just sees the ball bounce towards her. Shot clock winding down, pull up doesn't go, fight for the rebound. And the Czechs will wander down the floor. Bortolova has it. Penetrates, finds Elatova, quick pass from her, Hanyashova. Her jump shot too strong. Still searching for her first points of the second half. Yakyupova then will wait on the wing. Gets the screen from Machiva. She rolls into the basket. One-on-one against Hanyashova. Machiva fades away. Smooth low post play from her. And we're going to have the timeout here. So that basket brings Ukraine back within single digits once again. It's 58 plays 49 here. Third quarter action. Tight third quarter. 11 plays 10, but has seen Ukraine pull this lead within single digits then. Psychological barrier. And we've got a shootout here between Yakyapova, who has 22, Eletova, who has 21. Superb play from both of them, showing their abilities. Eletova 7 of 11 from the field. Yakyapova 8 of 18. Both of them such an important piece for their teams. As you see that Ukrainian timeout then, players back out onto the floor. 1 minute 54 remains in this third quarter. Here is Eletova for 3. Rare shot for her that actually hit the ring the way she's been shooting today. Such a smooth stroke when she's going. After the disappointment of yesterday, where really did struggle from the field, Eletova came up short on a number of jump shots. On that occasion, she was just 1 of 6 from the field. Completely different day here today, though. Bordalova pressured, backs it out. Time on the clock. Double team comes. Nearly a steal, but it's a foul from Rymorenko instead. So Ukraine tried to jump out on their higher screen. Double team Bordalova. Pass was nearly picked off, but instead. There'll be 2 shots because of team fouls for the Czechs. Michaela Stejskolova, who had such an impressive performance yesterday, makes her second point here tonight. Stejskolova then, 2 of 2. Maintains this lead. From the wing, look to the inside. Dubrovina feeds Machiva. Machiva to the jump hook, short. Great rebound, but a foul. It's going to say put a turnover. Instead, it's a foul, and that's going to be 2 more shots for Stejskolova. It's going to be the 4th foul on the number 4 for Ukraine. Olga Dubrovina. Surely they need to come out here. Just 11 minutes, 22 seconds remain. Stejskolova makes it. Can't hit this one. Violation though. As Ukraine come in, it is Sambuska, who came in from beyond the 3-point line too early. Needs another shot, another attempt for Stejskolova. And she makes them pay. Dubrovina stays on the floor then with the 4 fouls. Yakyapova all the way, glides in 2 more. She's got such freedom on that reversal. No help defense. She makes them pay. Eletova evades the pressure D. We're into the final minute of this third quarter. Eletova along the baseline, kicks it out. Jump shot way short though. It was Stepanova. He's only recently checked in. Short on the jump shot. It's a foul's called. Stejskolova didn't like the call. Perhaps see why on the replay. Yakyapova steps out. Dubrovina penetrates. The kick out is cut off though. Lorogbazova tries to go one-on-one. Draws the foul. They tried to isolate Kamila Stepanova. Allowed Dorogbazova to go one-on-one. She earned the trip to the line. We get 2 shots here. 31 seconds remain in the third quarter. First one. Touches every part of the ring before dropping. She moves to 6. Second. No ring required then. Alatova crosses the halfway line, hands it off to Spiskalova. She spins, hangs, takes a tough one, can't get it. A lot of time left on the clock, given an opportunity to Ukraine here. Pass ahead, good recognition. Machieva gets the finish. There's an early shot though, still 5 seconds remain. Bordalova creates, goes with the left hand, but can't get the final score. So a strong finish sees Ukraine cut into this Czech lead then. It is now back to just 7. 62 plays 55 with 10 minutes remaining in this game. Disappointing time management if you're a Czech fan then. Michaela Staskalova went early. Still plenty of time remained on the shot clock and the game clock. And that allowed Ukraine to get the final score of the first half, an easy one. A lead, the closest it's been in a long time. Just 7 now as Ukraine have started to take advantage on the glass, despite the fact they are a smaller team. Look at the replay, and for Ukraine it's all about one player right there. Elena Yakyapova, she played 30 minutes, 9 of 19 from the field, 24 points, 3 steals, 5 rebounds, just the 1 assist for her. She's been joined by Alexandra Komenchuk, who has 12 points as well. Czechs in response, more balanced lineup for them. 21, of course, for Alatova. 12 for Bogdanova. 11 for Hanyashova, who failed to score in that third quarter, though. And 8 for Bordalova. Ukraine never led in this game then. Mini run there to get themselves back into the game. Took that third quarter 17-14 and set up what should be an entertaining finish here. Group A action to EuroBasket for women 2015. Czechs with the 7-point lead. Alatova on the far side, looks for Vazelia. Can't get it, so in the end, Bordalova made herself available. They're going to isolate Vaselia, attacks, kicks it out. Alatova for 3, doesn't go though. Fight for the rebound. Who's going to win the battle? First one to it is Elena Sambuska. And now a chance to get it to 5 for Ukraine. What an opportunity for them, having never led in this one. High screen. Dubrovina playing with those 4 fouls, has some room, is fouled going to the ring. Could see the lane open up, and so did she. Strong penetration from her. Just showing great faith in her. Coach Vladimir Chikzoro leaving his point guard out on the floor. He still has good backup as the starting point guard. Bila Sakivska is on the bench right now. Dubrovina makes that for a 3rd point. And the 2nd. Vaselia, kick ahead. Hanyashova was open down the middle. Not sure where the Ukrainian defense was. Bordalova there off those screens. Her turn to chance to turn the corner, can't get it. And here comes Ukraine. Got to be careful. Yakyapova on that far side. She's open. Here she is. Extra pass into the corner, but it was too slow. And the Czechs have recovered. 12 on the clock now. As Ukraine finally get into an offense, it's going to be another high screen. Machieva sets it. Dubrovina can't find a lot of room until eventually Machieva out of nowhere finds some space. And the lead is back to 3 points. What a start to the fourth quarter for Ukraine. The Czechs, offense dried up. Hanyashova penetrates. Tough finish, Hanyashova. Great play from her. She just didn't score in the third quarter. I don't know how, with an offensive skill set like that, you can go scoreless. The left-handed drive, the foul and the finish. A much-needed basket for the Czechs. Lead back to 5. Hanyashova adds the bonus to make it 6. They only need to hold firm on the defensive end. Yakupova enters, cuts through into the low post. Takes the handoff with Machiva. She's got some room here. Yakupova crosses over, dances in the lane, and gets the finish. What a play. 2 defenders in our way, but it didn't matter. The foul is going to be called away from the ball. It was called against the number 12, so that is Dogbazova for Ukraine, her 4th foul. A turnover on the inbound from the Czechs. They tried to go to Bugrova. Second time she's just seeing the ball go right past her and go out of bounds. As Dogbazova goes out, probably sit for about 3 or 4 minutes before she comes back. And it is a big lineup for Ukraine. First time we've seen the pairing of Komenchuk and Machiva together. Yakupova tried to find some room. Sambuska pulls up for 2, can't get it. And Thaler pulls in the rebound. Hands it off to Bartonova. Bartonova doesn't get it over the halfway line in time. 8-second violation against the Czechs, and you've got to say the pressure's starting to get to them. After such an impressive first quarter, they scored 30 points, remember, in the opening period. Momentum swinging to the Ukraine. Yakupova looking to the inside. Komenchuk is fouled. And it's Vesela who picks it up. It's just her first. I think it's the left forearm, just a little push in the back. There's now Komenchuk trying to find some room, can't get it. They go to Yakupova. She goes to Komenchuk, backs it down in against Bugrova, scoops it up. Good defense from Bugrova, who's playing with those 4 fouls, remember. Here comes Zelatova then. Hands it off to Bartonova. Bartonova hounded by Bilisakovska. Too much for the officials' liking. Elena Bilisakovska picks up the foul. Her second. Still a long time to go in this one. 7 minutes remain. 4-point lead for the Czechs. Bartonova. Now Hanyashova will take the long 2. That's her shot. Gets it to go. Cheers from the Czech bench. As they look up to the scoreboard, they'll see lead back to 6. Machiva trying to find some room. It's a bit clogged now. They need to allow some space for Yakupova to try and penetrate. She has it here. They isolate her against Bugrova. Bugrova has those 4 fouls. Commits the 5th there, and Yakupova gets the finish. So what a play for Ukraine. The basket is good. Foul is going to be the 5th foul against Bugrova. There you see, Bugrova just attacked it with the wrong arm. Yakupova with that has moved to 28 points personal. Bugrova fouls out. For the first time today, we see Teresa Pekova come in. Yakupova can't hit the bonus. The lead then remains at 4. Elatova gets to the baseline, pulls up, hits the bottom of the net again. She loves to drive to the baseline and pull up. Elatova moves to 23. As Milisakivska comes off the screen. Tries to fly it high. And a poor fading shot for Komenchuk. Going the other way. Hanyushova can't get the finish. Ukraine will run 5-on-4 advantage. Hanyushova busting to get back into the play. And does. As the whistle goes and the foul is called against Bartanova. We're going to have a timeout here called by Coach Blazik and the Czech Republic. His team leads by 6, 69 to 63. 5:36 remain. And for final 5 minutes, this is going to be the scorers there you see. Hanyushova and Eletova carrying the load. Makarova has fouled out. And for Ukraine, what a fight back this has been. I don't think many people would have given them much hope after the first quarter. They gave up 30 points at that stage. Yakyopova, 28 points for her. Has been a dominant force for the Ukrainian offense. And this final 5 minutes, you've got to say, really, the way forward might just be to spread the floor, allow her to attack one-on-one. 28 points for her. She's still got a way to match her career high in a Ukrainian vest. That is the 42 she scored way back in 2010 at the Under-18 European Championships. As we see, the Romanian team waiting for their game. That will be up next. A battle against Montenegro, big winners yesterday. So, possession comes in. Machiva makes herself available, gives it back to Milisakivska. 7 on the clock as she uses the screen once more. Machiva for 3, gets it to go! The lead back to 3 then, 66 plays 69. Pick and pop for Machiva. You know she's got that range, hit a 3 yesterday. As Hanyushova attacks, gets it blocked, but a foul is called. Komenchuk stood for it. And that is going to be her 4th foul. So, foul starting to rack up here for both sides. Hanyushova at the line, makes the first. 4 of 4 she is. 17 points. Second to move her to 18 in the lead. Back to 5. Zone defense then from the Czech Republic. Change late in the game here, 2-3. Got to be careful of Yakyopova. Finding some space. She is a good 3-point shooter. Offense a bit stagnant right now. Eventually they get into something. Machiva sells the fake, steps through, gets the jumper to go. So Machiva just raised the eyebrows from 3-point range. Defense bit on the fake. And the lead to 3 again. Bartanova being pressured. She goes outside. Pekova can't hit it. And Ukraine come down. Have a quick look here. Czech stay in that zone. Yakyopova reverses it. They send her along the baseline. Here she is. 6 on the clock. Komenchuk has it. She's going to have to take the shot. She turns. She gets it to go. Another score for Ukraine. And they are within 1. The Czechs look shell-shocked here. Eletova just gets it over the half. She is being closely guarded though. Sambuska. As Bartanova hits Hanyushova. She has the step off balance. Too strong. Yakyopova pulls it in. Ukraine taking their time here. Checks back to man this occasion. Milisakivska waits, calls the play. Horn sets, 2 high screens. Machiva's open. Here she is for 3 to take the lead. Doesn't go. Bounces on the line. Yakyapova just couldn't quite pull it in. She says her foot remained on the court, but I think the ball bounced on the line. Let's have a look. You be the judge, referee, right there on the spot. Good positioning from him. So Elatova, team leading by 1, has it, falls to the floor, just manages to get it to Hanyashova for 3, and it goes! So Elena Hanyashova in her first senior championship is doing everything she can right here. 21 points for her. 74 plays 70. Milisakivska has it, waits. Machiva wanted it in the post, isn't going to get it. 5 on the clock. Milisakivska flips it out. Machiva has the step all the way to the ring. Too strong, but she gets the rebound and puts it back. So the Czech stood and watched. Machiva stayed with it. The offensive rebound and put back. Every possession counts now here. Dogbazova getting ready to come back in for Ukraine. And Yashova goes to Stejskalova. Her shot short, and she tips it out of bounds. So with 2:19 remaining in this one, Dogbazova is going to come back in, and her team have a chance to tie the game. And 74 even take their first lead. For just 12 seconds, the game has been tied. The rest of the game, it has been all about the Czechs until Yakyapova goes to the ring. Too strong on that drive, though. Bortolova comes to get it. She has to get it over the halfway line, and she doesn't, though. Second time. The Czechs have been called for an 8-second violation. Bortolova took a couple of seconds to come get it. And then the pressure from Ukraine caused the turnover. Which buys it, and then speaks to the table, but Yakyapova to the paint, fouled, falls to the floor. Stejskalova's the one that committed foul. She's slow to get up. This is where the foul problems have hurt the Czechs. Without Pogorova on the floor, the lineup has had to change. Veselia moves to the 4 position. And what that means is that she then has to guard one of the inside duo from Ukraine. Either Machiva or Dogbazova. Allowing Stejskalova to slide onto the difficult matchup with Yakyapova. And now Stejskalova is going to be fouled out as well. So who will come in and potentially have to guard the lady at the line who has 28 points? It is going to be Teresa Pekova that comes in. So more traditional lineup for the Czech. She will probably play the floor, and Veselia back to the 3. And that matchup we were talking about as Yakyapova hits the first. And now a chance to tie the game. Makes it 6 of 9 from the line, 30 points now. Yakyapova, as Elatova sells the fake, comes off the screen. Hanyashova's going to be wide open, pick and pop, but it doesn't go. A shot that's been so good for her during the game. So the game tied, 74 apiece. Milisakivska looks for the roll in Machiva, doesn't find her. Now Yakyapova has it, surely they isolate her, they do. Between the legs, the crossover. The kick is out of bounds. So Yakyapova well guarded there. Moja Vesela. And she tried to kick it out to Dogbazova. It was a turnover. 1:17 remains. 74 apiece. Yeah, turnover. Bortolova eventually breaks the pressure. The 3. Pekova doesn't go. Vesela cabs in the rebound. And then Hanyashova's open. Gets the finish at the ring. Timeout is called by Ukraine. What a feed there. Bortolova, the awareness to find Hanyashova open at the ring. And what an important basket that is, with less than a minute remaining in this game. 76 plays 74. Ukraine have possession. And we'll get to draw up a play here. They have still 2 timeouts remaining. The Czechs have 1. So both coaches loaded with options, the ability to draw things up for their team. And this is what it's going to come down to. These final few offensive possessions for Ukraine. Surely the ball goes into the hands of Yakyopova. The question is where. And for the Czechs, they use the 2-3 zone, but primarily man-to-man for them. See if there's any changes offensively. Depending on what happens with the Ukraine will determine what they do. Surely if Ukraine miss, they start thinking about fouling. They're in team fouls, both teams. So it'll be 2 shots for any foul. An important possession then for Ukraine. And bringing in from the side. Melissa Kivska goes to Machiva, and now Yakyopova has it. She's going to use the high screen, they switch. Yakyopova decides to go to the inside. Machiva nearly stumbles. Now Bilisakivska penetrates, kicks it out, the 3. Dorogobazova gets it to go! The lead for Ukraine! For the first time in this game, Ukraine have a 1-point lead. We're in the final minute. Botolova has it. Well guarded, she backs it out. The shot clock's down to 12 already. Nobody else has touched it. Botolova is fouled, and it's going to be 2 shots. Just 7 seconds on the clock. The Czech offense was confused. They didn't know where it was going. And then Arina Bilisakivska commits the foul. So at the line, the Czechs make the first. Veronika Botolova, who had a disappointing birthday yesterday, has responded well today. 2 for 2 for her. She has 10 points, but more importantly, she has given the lead back to her team. 78 plays 77, as Ukraine will call their second timeout. 24 seconds remain. They will get to draw something up once again. Well-designed play last time. Yakyopova, 30 points for her. Surely they'll isolate once again. See if she decides to go to the inside with Machiva on the switch, or takes it to the outside instead for the Czechs. Helatova has 23 points, but she's been quiet in the 4th quarter. Botolova has had the ball in her hands a lot, as the pressure from Ukraine has caused problems. So this is what it's all about. EuroBasket action. The crowd's starting to fill up here in preparation for the next game. The Romanians will take on Montenegro. Romania in their first game in this tournament. But first, we will see who will get their first victory. Will it be the Czechs, or will it be Ukraine searching for their first win in the final rounds of this competition since 2003? Coach Vlasic looks on. A long time out for Ukraine, plenty for them to talk about. No substitutions for either team. Bilisakivska will bring it in. Gets it to Machiva, now has it back. She waits. Yakyopova on this near side, just out of shot in the corner. We'll look to go to her, running the clock down first. Win or bust for Ukraine then. Yakyopova has it, she has the step. Well cut off, the backdoor cut is out of bounds. So the cut from the baseline. Sambuska, it was open, but that foot. That left foot was on the baseline. Official once again right on top of the call. 4.9 seconds remain. Czechs call a timeout. They will advance the ball, of course. Still plenty of time left in this one. Even with a foul, an immediate foul from Ukraine. Czechs can only go 2 of 2 from the line, meaning a 3-point lead. And somewhere right around 4 seconds for Ukraine to try and tie this game once again. They still have a timeout left. So plenty of time, plenty of options for Ukraine still. This game is very much still for the taking. First of all, the Czechs need to get the ball inbound correctly and make sure they don't turn it over. They will be immediately fouled by Ukraine, so they want to get the ball into one of their better foul shooters. As a team, the Czechs 16 for 18 in the game so far. A number of players shot the ball extremely well from the foul line. Hanyushova 5 of 5. Bortilova is 3 of 3 as well. Eletova 2 of 2. So a number of options for them. Helps the person to foul. Pagova played just 3 minutes in this one. So Hanyushova breaks to the ball. Bortilova gets it, is fouled. 4 seconds left on the clock then. But there is no timeout left for Ukraine because they didn't call a timeout early enough. So a bit of confusion here. It's the 5th foul. That was the 5th foul there against Dorogbazova. So she's going to have to go out. The confusion, conversation going between the bench and the Ukrainian bench and the table. They failed to call one of their timeouts before the 3-minute mark, which means they've lost that 3rd timeout. There's no timeout here. They will not get to advance the ball. So Bortilova will be at the line. 2 of 2 will give their team a 3-point lead and mean that Ukraine have to go from the end line the full length of the floor. First one is up and good. It's an important make, Veronika Bortilova. 4 of 4 for her. The second is good. 4 seconds then to tie the game for Ukraine. They bring it in from the end line. Dubrovina goes ahead. Yakiopova lays it up. She takes the 2 and is not enough. Yakiopova then lays it up, brings the team within 1, but it is a victory for the Czech Republic. Yakiopova wanted the foul on the replay. She looks towards the officials. She didn't get it. The Czechs have their first win then, 80-79 here. A remarkable comeback from Ukraine, just comes up short. And there we see the stats. The Czechs escape with victory after scoring 30 points in the opening period. They were pegged back. Fantastic free throw shooting for them has given them this first victory of the 2015 tournament. They'll be delighted to get their campaign on track. For Ukraine, disappointment for them. And despite a remarkable 24-18 4th quarter, it wasn't to be. Yakiopova superb with 32 points. And it has to be said, Eletova, quiet in the 4th quarter, 23 points for her as well, as she went 9 of 13 from the field. Highly entertaining game here, but Czech Republic take their first win. Ukraine dropped to 0-2 and have it all to do if they want to be one of the top 3 qualifiers going forward into the 2nd round. We're going to take a short break here from Timisoara then. Up for you later on tonight will be the hosts Romania as they face off against Montenegro winners on opening night. But right now, 80-79 win for the Czech Republic.